So it was an extremely difficult situation to walk into, and I hadn't had that before. The only thing I had was influence. So I was out of my depth totally. You know, my first theory, right, we'll get everybody going and have a look around. It's going to take more than the day. It's just, you know, what do you do here? It's a very, very difficult situation. Influence without being able to have anybody even listening to me was going to be difficult. I went out and I tried to talk to people, find out what their concerns were. I wanted to listen to them, but of course they felt that I was there to change their lives. And it's not until I told them that, you know, and that's what somebody jumped up one time and says, no, you're trying to change the way we work. And my answer was, no, I'm not. I'm here to show you a few things, to talk to you, but I can't change the way you work. Only you can do that. And that's only if you decide to. And that sort of put it down for a little while and said, okay, well, let's listen to this guy. So it was a very difficult time for me. I would say it took me probably a month to 6 weeks to go from nobody wanting to be anywhere near me because I was there to change their work, through to, hey, he's actually quite a nice guy. We can talk to him. We can have a cup of coffee with him. So it went from there. After a while from there, took about another couple of months to them to realize, hey, you know, I actually know what I'm talking about. You know, we can bounce ideas off them, and this guy's not going to suddenly shove it back down our throats again. And if we bounce an idea and it's not the correct one, he's not going to correct us for it. He's just going to talk to us. So they started pulling me aside and saying, what do you think of this and what do you think of that, which is kind of great, marvelous. But I also had other problems as a coach. I would go around to teams and say, hi, can I see your board? Oh, we don't do a board. Well, can I see your burn down chart? Oh, we don't do a burn down chart. But you told us you were operating in a Scrum environment. So what is your cadence? Oh, we don't do cadence. So how many weeks do you do for your iteration? Oh, we don't do that. So what makes you Scrum? Oh, we've all been trained in Scrum. So it's a very difficult situation, you get that. And when I started talking about specifically about, you know, why don't we do iterations? They got started working in iterations on their own. And some of the teams started working in iterations or sprints because another team started working in sprints. They had the title DevOps team, so they felt that that meant that they were a DevOps team. And understood DevOps. Now, I wasn't there to implement DevOps. I was there to implement Agile, which is the first step towards it. So I was there, and that was going to take me all the time that I had, a good couple of years to do. But their idea was that they felt they already know. Some of them had Scrum training. And when I found out when that was more than 10 years previously. So, and they felt they'd been using it ever since, but they hadn't. So it was an interesting situation. These are great people. They're tremendous. The amount of knowledge in there is fantastic. And just to watch these people work is tremendous. And I really enjoyed a lot of them. But I was totally out of my depth to implement anything within there. It just wasn't going to happen.